I'm Bob Snyder. This is my older brother Bruce, also my best friend in life. Bruce historically has bailed me out of situations without hesitation. Right, wrong, or indifferent, okay?
We're Dick's and Pearl's sons, our mom and dad.
The original owners
Yes.
of the greenhouse.
His business philosophy was to have enough revenue to run the business for the following year and then provide that quality of life for his wife and his children.
Your parents moved here from New York. I didn't tell you guys this yet, but when I decided that I was going to contact my husband and tell him I was going to buy the greenhouse, I was working in New York. He wrote in his letter that he had been working and he was in the office and he was worrying whether or not the hydrangeas in the lower house were wilting. And it was at that moment that he realized that this is where he wanted to be and that he was going to sell the Ben Franklin and move on and have this be where his heart was.
You know, we're going way back now. So there weren't Walmarts and there weren't these big production stores. And because of the way our dad grew up with these small little retail stores, he catered to them.
Oh, yeah.
He stopped in these little towns at either a Woolworths or a Ben Franklin and maybe drop off 30 plants.
The look on the customers' faces, they would also be waiting to see this nice new fresh flowers coming into the store that they could buy. My dad ended up making really good friends with the managers of these stores because that was his passion too, not only growing and providing, but the business aspect was
A relationship.
is where he really excelled and made the friendships, whereas my mom loved all the social stuff.
Yeah.
His motto was where price and quality meet. Break those two things down into particular parts and apply that to almost any business. That's a quality that every company should follow.
I remember when you first walked in here and you guys were full of stories.
The good moment is after we're all grown up and done. I'm sitting with one of the girls, you know, we're probably in our 40s, say. She said, you don't know how proud she was just to have a job, make her own money, get out of school and walk down here and go to work.
My father's philosophy was not to make a lot of money, not profit over profit. It was the pleasure that he and my mom gave to the community through the plants that they grew.
But he clearly understood some very wise things about being a business owner. Where do you think he got that from?
You saw the picture of his first greenhouse in New York, made out of storm windows. He called it the Sunshine Greenhouse. He called it one employee. He was 16 and his employee was 15. Usually they're like your best friend or something.
He started so young. First started talking about how we were gonna get our name out there and identify ourselves as the greenhouse. And we were really clear after building relationships with the people in this community that we didn't want to pretend to be something we were not. It takes a lifetime to grow a garden, and we feel like we're passing that on to all the people that come here and
brought it back. You brought
it
back.
We live in the home you grew up in, right? Like looking back at this picture, this is in my front yard and this was in your front yard. We feel like a weight of being generationally responsible for keeping and cherishing and protecting what your parents built.
To know that there is a continuation of those values, it's very important to me.
What do you think that was like for your dad to change hands, turn over? He was ready?
He was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a surprise to me because I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was contemplating that. It was a surprise.
Like now we are the greenhouse, but it was Snyder's greenhouse.
All the little flats had Snyder's greenhouse on them.
I can't tell you how many people walk in here and still call it Snyder's greenhouse.
Nice.
They all have a memory, even if it was 1 year.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see them 50 years later and they'll still have that memory. Like
what amazes me is when people come in and they're so proud to say, I used to work here.
Oh yeah.
You know, we had a like, I didn't get her name, but we had a lady like a week ago, probably 60, 62, and she talked about it right away. We were talking about the watering lines over there because the hanging basket. And she goes, I used to work here.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it here.
Isn't that cool?
It just shows how impactful it was to talk about like possibly your first job ever, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For a lot of
45
teenagers.
years later or something, you know?
What your parents built. Why do you think it had lasting power?
The pleasure that he and my mom gave to the community through the plants that they grew. And, you know, that whole process was, you know, it's rewarding. Look at the beauty in the greenhouse. Smell the environment that you're in. You know, starting from a seedling all the way through to offering it to someone, your neighbor, that they can plant and enjoy in their yard or their home. And I think that's why the business endures. Everybody loves flowers.
That's true.
It's a product that everybody loves.